everyone, and welcome back to the Fluctus channel. Offshore oil drilling is one of the most popular methods of extracting valuable energy for use in our world today. Life on these faraway offshore platforms and look into what really keeps the workers going for so many months at a time. The facilities on an average oil rig vary a great deal depending on its size, design, and intended purpose. Rigs are operational round the clock, which means 2 teams of workers will operate on 12-hour shifts each day.
The night workers working from 6 in the evening to 6 in the morning, completely adapted to the night shift. So their internal clocks had shifted by nearly 12 hours. By the end of a week, in fact. The trouble is, when they go home, they are completely unadapted to home life.
To make the workers as comfortable as possible in their off hours, most rigs have game rooms, movie rooms, and gyms. All of them contain laundry facilities and a commissary for snacks and drinks. There is always at least one communal dining hall. There is never a dull moment on an offshore rig because the occupants are either on active duty or making use of any of the available amenities. Cabins are typically bunk style with 2 to 4 beds each and an ensuite bathroom shared by occupants of each cabin. A lot of investment is also made to assure the safety of the people in these platforms. Each rig contains a fire room, and all workers are properly trained on the use of life-saving fire equipment whenever the need arises.
We have a fire indication in the galley. Please proceed to your muster station, wearing warm clothing and obey your muster checker.
In case there is a need to leave the rig in a hurry, all rigs are mandatorily equipped with enclosed lifeboats that can easily be dropped into the ocean. All rig owners are also supposed to meet a series of technical and operational requirements on how to plan and carry out evacuations. On the other hand, getting to an offshore rig is never done in a hurry. Since oil rigs are often located in isolated areas prone to rough seas, the rig owners can't risk heavy ships bashing into the sides of the platform. For this reason, smaller workboats and crew boats are preferred to transfer the workforce from the shore to the rig, which in itself is no easy undertaking. Helicopters, however, though more expensive, are the most commonly used transport vehicles during bad weather, through which rig workers commute both during crew change and the end of service. Most modern oil platform installations are therefore constructed with adequate landing space for helicopters or a fully designated helipad. The assurance of a safe ride is very important for the workers as they gear up to perform the various difficult tasks awaiting them on the platform. In the oil and gas industry, offshore workers' roles are wide-ranging. Some are medical staff who man the rig's sick bay.
Ano ba itong kanyula na to? Ano to? emergency meds.
Medics on an oil rig typically work 12-hour shifts, remain on call around the clock, and are flown back to land every 2 weeks for change of duty. There are also managers, engineers, and cooks among the workers, but the majority of them are roughnecks, or hard manual laborers responsible for various chores. Motormen are in charge of keeping all the moving parts aboard the rig lubricated and operational. One of the most important jobs on the rig is that of the installation manager. Known as the OIM, the installation manager handles all offshore activities on an oil rig, including maintenance, drilling process, project work, and training. OIMs are trained on how to handle emergencies and how to ensure the health, general well-being, and above all, the safety of the crew, which is of prime concern all over the industry.
The organisation has very clear roles. It sets the safety and operational risk requirements. It maintains an independent view of risk, in particular by conducting focused and risk-based assurance on the work of the line and feeding back the input.
Whereas land-based oil companies can expand their wells as needed, ocean-based businesses need to know the size and type of oil rig required before the drilling starts. Indeed, oil rigs come in a variety of different styles. Some are built atop shallow ocean shelves, while some are free-floating and merely tethered to the seafloor. Others are actually mounted atop ships or barges. These types can easily be moved from one drilling point to another when the well dries up. One of the largest seaborne oil fields in the world is the Goliat field off the northern coast of Norway. Goliat field includes a cylindrical floating, production, storage, and offloading facility called Savan 1000 FPSO, and 8 subsea templates with up to 32 wells. This field is capable of producing 174 million recoverable barrels, so it requires an equally large extraction process. For this, the Vår Energy Company created the Goliat FPSO project. This massive floating plant has a hull diameter of 270 feet, a storage capacity of 950,000 oil barrels, and is staffed by over 120 full-time